Following the month of the high holidays is the month of Chesvan. And the month of Chesvan, the interesting thing about that month is that there are no holidays in that month. Nothing happens in that month. And really that mirrors something that goes on in our own life. You have a summer and you're on vacation, and then you go into the high holidays. And these are all inspiring times because you're just vacation, you're just relaxed. Now you're going to the high holidays, but now the rainy season begins. And you're entering now into a new place, which is you're not comfortable any longer in this place, because before you were inspired because of the summer, then you're inspired because of the high holidays. But what do you have now? You're just looking at a long, cold winter ahead of you. The days are getting shorter. It's rainy outside. People start going into themselves, stop socializing, people go into a state of depression, minor or major. But generally that's what the month of Chesvan is, just on consciously, this is the way people feel. They feel a lack of hope when they're entering into the winter. And the month is connected, according to the Sefer Yitzir, with the letter Nun, which Nun has two formations. There's a Nun that's shaped like a bent over Vav, and then there's a Nun that's a long line. So there's a curved Nun and a straight Nun. So the idea of Nun represents Nefila, which is falling, which literally means that when I enter into the state of Chesvan, I fall, because I was just in the high holidays, I was surrounded by my family, by my friends, it was the summer, it was the high holidays, I felt very protected. Now the month of Chesvan comes, and who am I? And I feel down. I feel down with myself. So there's a level of nefila, of falling down. The idea of Chesvan is to create from a falling nun into a straight nun. The tikkun of the nun is to go from a place of falling nun, which is a nun that's bent over, into a nun that's straight up. Inwardly, this means that if I experience certain levels of division within myself, and I experience a disalignment between myself, if I can find alignment with myself, then I go from a place of bowing down or humility, but negative humility because I don't know, to a place where I'm standing upright, which is the idea of a transformed nun. And the transformed nun is nachash, stands also for the word, represents the idea of nachash, which is snake. And there's two images of a snake. There's a snake that's curved, which is a snake that's negative, and then there's a snake that's standing straight up. The transformation of snake energy, of nachash energy, is transformed into Mashiach. The same numeric value as the word nachash, snake, is the numeric value as the word Mashiach, which is Messiah. If I can transform my low points in my life into things that are high, then I have Mashiach. Because Mashiach, the idea of redemption, is not just to have redemption in moments when I feel high, and I feel good, and I feel loved, and I feel protected. I'm with friends and with family, or in the synagogue and in a protected environment, and that's when I feel high. If I can feel connected, even in a place where I'm falling, if I can find light and purpose and meaning, even in a place where I feel down, and when I feel down and I don't feel protected any longer, because I'm not surrounded with my friends, I'm not on vacation, it's no longer summer, it's rainy and it gets cold, and I can still feel connected with that, in that place of darkness, then I have the power to transform my falling into a messianic redemptive state.